Hey guys, welcome back to another video. My name is Eric, and if you're new here, we talk about everything mindset and how to create the reality that you deserve. In today's video, I want to explain the blueprint that explains exactly how your reality is created, whether consciously or not. So let's dive right in. So I want to show you the chain, right? So how it works is identity creates beliefs, creates thoughts, which creates emotions, which in turn creates actions and realities. Identity, beliefs, thoughts, and emotions is your inner world, the world within. It is the most important thing that creates your outer reality, which is actions and then your actual reality and what you get. So the law of cause and effect, or the law of causation. This is how it works. Your identity is who you believe you are. It feeds your beliefs. Those beliefs then generate thoughts. Your thoughts trigger emotions. Your emotions influence your actions, and your repeated actions create your reality. This is the law of cause and effect. We tend to look at the effect, but we have to figure out what's causing the effect. That's the most important thing. Most people try to change their reality without shifting the cause, without changing the cause. It's why your reality the way it is. Like, do not focus on the effect. And the way to change the effect is not changing the effect, it's changing the cause, which is the identity. That's the root of it all. People want to like get more money or like change, you know, people want to like do external things so that they can change their external reality, but that's not how it works, right? Let's say relationships. Some people say, well, when I get a new partner, then everything's gonna change. Or let's say you're in a relationship and it doesn't work out or it's not working out. You're like, well, maybe if we move to a new home. No, you're changing the external. That is not what is gonna work. You have to change the internal. You have to change the root cause of both partners' identities. Or when it comes to money, right? You say, well, maybe if I get another job or if I do this, then I'll get more money. And it doesn't work that way. Everything above action is your inner world. Like I explained earlier, your beliefs, thoughts, and emotions. Everything below is the outer world, your behavior and your results. Very important to highlight those things. So if your identity says, I'm bad with money, you're going to unconsciously create those beliefs and thoughts and emotions that keep you in a poverty mentality or broke mentality, even if you want to change. This is why affirmations don't work for everybody, because they're saying things that their identity doesn't agree with yet. Once you know what you identify with, once you know what your inner child believes, once you know what limited beliefs you have, that is where you start affirming the opposite of what those beliefs are. Then you can start manifesting your reality. But until then, you're going to keep affirming stuff that you don't believe in, because your subconscious is like, nope. Especially the strong ones. The subconscious is like, nope, this is not true. Until you know what the opposite of what it believes, and then you start affirming that over and over and over, then you can start digging and uncovering and changing and reprogramming yourself. How do you change it? Ask yourself, who do I believe that I am? What identity am I loyal to? Just like what I'm saying, what identity am I associating myself with? These are all subconscious. You have to really do some deep dive work. I say sit in silence and try to figure out like what thoughts are showing up in your head. What thoughts or words, like audio. So your brain works in images and sounds and words, right? They all together. You might be more auditory or you might be more visual. That's how thoughts work. And then you want to ask yourself, what would the next version of me believe instead? Which gets you to start thinking, right? Expansion. And then from there, you can start rewiring your inner world, the world within, not from force, but from awareness and ease. It's very important to use robotic affirmations and visualize as well. You can visualize lightly and journal as your future self. The more you shift your identity, the more your outer world starts to reflect it. Journaling is very important because when you write something, when you journal, there's like this power of like the triad of your thoughts and emotions and energy, where it's like you are in sync with what you're writing. From school, you're taught to write a lot. And so that's something that we are connected with. And when you start doing it with your like goals in the present tense, it's so powerful. I really recommend you do it. It's for your inner being. Your outer world is a mirror of your inner world. So if you don't like what your outer world looks like, guess what you have to do? Change the inner world, change the world within. It's simple. Your inner world is being directed by your identity 24/7. 24/7, like literally. So if you want to change your life, start by choosing who you truly are and be authentic. Authenticity screams greatness. And when you change and shift that identity of yours to the way that you want it, you shift everything. Thank you guys so much for watching. For more valuable insights on your mind and how to create the life that you deserve, check this video out. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button, and I will see you in the next video.